Question F of the example 1.2a. Have a look. X squared plus 3x plus 4 smaller than 0. This time, again, I let this one y equals x squared plus 3x plus 4. What happened? Cannot factorize. If you use a calculator, you found that no solution. What means of no solution? Do you remember? Let's check the delta. B squared minus 4ac, and you found that this one equals -7, which is smaller than 0, right? What means of smaller than 0? That means no roots for this quadratic equation. If you think it as quadratic equation, that means this one equals 0, then no solution. Then how about what quadratic graphs or quadratic function? What means of no solution? That means no x-intercepts. Do you remember? And this one opens upward. Right. What means of no intercept and opens upward? You need to think. Okay, right down here. And how about y-intercept? Yeah, you still have y-intercept. Y-intercept is 4, right? Because here is 4 when x equals 0. So we can sketch the curve now. About this, x and then y, 0 and 4. Opens upward and then cut the y-intercept as 4 and no x-intercept. Let me like this. Okay, above x-axis. All parts of a curve or a graph above x-axis. Okay, that's great. Understand now. And we need to have a look. This curve smaller than 0. Any parts smaller than 0? No. So, can you tell me the answer? So the solution is no real solution. Understand? No real solution is the answer of F. Clear? Okay, let's see. Part G. 2x times 2x plus 5 greater than 6. Okay, again, let's y equals this one. Maybe you need to change. You cannot write as 2x times 2x plus 5. What should you do? Yeah, goes on to have a look. 2x times 2x plus 5 greater than 6, right? So 4x squared plus 10x minus 6 greater than 0, right? So you need to simplify. That means 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 greater than 0, right? And now you can let y equals to this one. Understand? So the first step, make sure all the algebraic parts and then greater than 0. Then rewrite it as a quadratic inequalities first. Then you can let this function and prepare to draw the graphs. Good. Now, what are two factors? This one not difficult. 2x and x, right? Yeah, you know it's 1 and 3, right? One is negative, one is positive. Good. 2x minus 1 times x plus 3. Check it. 3 times 2, positive 6x, and then minus 1x. So you get 5x. Great. So this times opens upward. And what are the x-intercepts? 1/2 and -3, correct. And finally, y-intercept is, check it, x equals 0, that means no more. You only have -3. Great. Sketch the graph now. X, y, and 0 here. Here is -3, okay? And 1/2. And -3. -3 and 1/2 as the x-intercept. Y-intercept -3. So sketch it now. Okay, like this. So y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. Okay? Okay, let's think about it. The graph greater than 0, okay, that means the graph above x-axis, that means these two parts. Whereas the corresponding values of x, yeah, good. So at the end, solutions are x smaller than the smaller value, -3, or x greater than the greater value, 1/2. So this is the answer of question G. Understand? Good. Let's have a look part H and I. Part H. Again, this one, quadratic inequalities already, but this time a smaller than 0. Okay, whatever, you can think it as greater than 0, or just do it now. And you check that we cannot factorize, and if you use your calculator, you found that no solution again. So check the delta. And you see that this one equals -16, which is smaller than 0. That means no x-intercepts. Okay? And opens, this time is downward, right? Okay? And how about y-intercept? Easy. X equals 0, then you left -5. So the graph like this, right? And you see that opens downward, y-intercept is -5, okay? And you found that all graphs below x-axis, right? So all graphs are the solutions. Then you find the corresponding values of x, right? So at the end, solutions, okay. Since now for all values smaller than 0, right? For all values of x, therefore all real numbers are the solution. Okay? That means any value of x also satisfy this inequalities. Okay, goes on to have a look. Question I. Question I. How about this one? Again, I let y equals x squared minus 2x plus 7. Again, you found that cannot factorize, and you cannot find by using your calculator. Check the delta. So b squared minus 4ac, so 4 minus 28, and you see that this one again, delta smaller than 0. Again, no x-intercepts, and opens upward this time. How about y-intercept? Very good. And y-intercept is 7. Okay, so you can sketch the graph like this. Opens upward, y-intercept is 7. Okay, then this one smaller or equals 0, and you found that all above x-axis, the graph of the function above x-axis. That means no real solution for the question I. Okay, so H and I. Understand? Please check the delta, okay, and understand the graph, then you can sketch it easily. Finally, check the inequalities, whether all are the solution or no real solution. Okay? Hope you understand how to solve the quadratic inequalities graphically.